Hospital, SoapNet, pure.
Dr. Phil, next open.
You have a second chance here, Eve, to give a baby everything that you've always hoped for. A stable home with a mom and a dad. You won't be sorry, Eve. We'll spend every waking moment making our lives perfect. No doubts, no regrets.
No regrets, Chris.
Well, then let's make it official. Reverend?
Shall we begin?
No.
Well, someone should have heard from Frank by now. I mean, we should have stayed in the recovery room and waited for
Bob
it.
will let us know if he comes by.
More than likely, he'll turn up back here soon.
Yes, that makes perfect sense.
Oh, well, nothing makes sense. Suddenly, Frank's obsessed with somebody named Karen nobody's ever heard of.
No news so far.
Did you leave a message?
One with Emilio and one on Frank's cell phone.
All right, then we're doing everything we can do.
He's got to come home sometime.
Then we all jump on him like some ambush out of an old
Sweetheart,
Western.
it's not an ambush, it's an intervention.
Yes, and you know, Doc is very good at ambushes.
Interventions, and let's not make me out to be some sort of a miracle worker. Don't forget, I already scared Frank off once. He may not be willing to listen to me again.
He may not be willing to listen to anybody. I'm afraid to say this, but I think Frank's losing it.
Any luck, Chief? They're gathering the items as we speak. It shouldn't be long before we have what you need for your journey.
It's just incredible, the whole idea of going back in time.
Oh, it's dangerous, Mr. Scanlon.
I don't care. We're talking about Karen putting the world back the way it was so she can exist again.
There are no guarantees.
I am just asking for a chance to go back and disable that computer so there's a chance Karen can be here again. That is worth any risk.
When I give you the herb, you must focus on Karen with all of your will, with your heart most of all. It's your love for her that holds the power to transport you back to the time and place where you can undo what was done and make Karen part of this world again.
It's just unbelievable. 1973, I'll actually be there and be able to talk to people, interact with them.
Remember, the fewer you interact with, the better. The dangers are many.
You're taking a journey to fix a mistake. Focus on that.
You'll be tempted by many things. See much you'll wish to change, but you must not. Do only what needs to be done to save Karen, or you could change everything, Frank, here, for everyone. Now, never forget that your tiniest move could alter history as we know it.
Joseph Scanlon, don't you ever let me hear you talk that way about your brother.
But, Mom...
Wait. What if, Joe, come on, what if Frank is actually telling the truth?
Lucy.
No, I'm serious. Let's just think about it for a minute. Weird things happen in the universe, things we can't explain. Miracles happen, all kinds of things happen. What if Frank is actually on some incredible journey?
Lucy.
What if?
Well, why couldn't he be?
Well, she's right. I mean, anything's possible.
Yes. What? I am just trying to help here.
Don't. Not now.
But Doc, think about it. What if there actually is a Karen Wexler? And what if Frank is really, truly connected with his past somehow? Eve did it, and Ian did it, and they did it through that cheap Long Island.
You made your point.
You know, you didn't think Eve was crazy.
Lucy, if I thought it would do any good to talk about this here, I would. But all we'd be doing is hurting people who are already suffering if we get into a discussion about it in front of Frank's family.
Okay, you're right. You're right. I will zip it for now. And whether it may or may not be true, I think it is, and I think you need to kind of zip your narrow-mindedness.
If I were really that narrow-minded, I wouldn't be as crazy about the way your mind works, now would I?
So you're really kind of crazy about the way my mind works, huh?
I'm with you, aren't I?
We've been waiting for hours.
Can I ask you a question, Chief?
Ask. And if you're lucky, I might have an answer.
What happens to me if this works? I mean, when I go back to 73?
What becomes of your body?
Yes.
The shell remains here. You will look to this time like a man in a sleep from which no one can wake you.
A coma?
Not too unenlightened eyes.
Well, I've got a family full of those. God bless every one of them. But Joe, he won't stop running tests, Ian, if he sees me stretched out and stiff but still alive.
Well, that's why we've got to keep him and everyone else from finding out about this. You don't want to worry him.
Or them trying to counter the herb's effects. There's no telling what could happen.
So maybe the safest place for you would be right here, where the Chief and I can keep an eye on you.
Well, right now, every single one of them thinks I'm completely nuts, so, I better go over there, do some damage control. I'll come up with some kind of a story. I'll get them to buy it, and then I'll head back over here.
Frank.
Hey, Ian, it's going to work. It has to.
We'll be ready.
Yeah. Let's just hope we don't live to regret it.
And there's like, oh, there's a little dolly and there's an elephant there. How many giraffes are there?
I'm home.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey.
Daddy.
Hey there. How are you? That's my doctor in training, huh? You know, it won't be long before the three of us are sharing a practice.
That's right. Hey, you should see the painting that someone drew today.
Really? Can I see? Okay.
Yeah, why don't you go get it for Daddy and then bring it back and show it to him, okay?
Hurry up. By the way, I canceled Friday's appointment so we can both make that recital.
Perfect.
There she is. Wow. Would you look at that? You know, you have made me the proudest daddy in the whole wide world. Because you're the best finger painter in the whole wide world. And the moon, and the planet, and the stars. Mwah.
Aren't you gonna hug and kiss Mommy too?
Well, of course. Of course I am. You know, there's plenty of hugs and kisses for everybody in this family. That's a great picture.
That could work. I could do that. Maybe.